Hello, friends. For those of you who have followed me over the years, you know that I wrote my book, Creating Health, the Mind Body Connection, in 1985, and then followed it with quantum healing in 1988. So while the general public was very enthusiastic about my ideas, I was definitely vilified by the medical establishment and also by quantum physicists. And if you go to my Wikipedia page, which I encourage you to do, I'm still being labeled as a pseudoscientist, and all my ideas about mind-body connection, etc., are full of crap. Richard Dawkins accuses me of willful obscurantism, and there's even a website that ridicules my ideas as pseudo-profound bullshit. But we have come a long way, and AI has certainly helped clarify how mainstream opinion is changing, notwithstanding the Wikipedia page. So as I explore digital dharma and how it can elevate spiritual intelligence and personal well-being, in the spirit of sharing with you how I use prompts and how I use AI to expand my worldview and also, look at other worldviews and emerging paradigms, I thought I'd share my prompts from this morning. So here we go. Do our thoughts and emotions and imagination and experiences of stress, joy, empathy, compassion, love, do any of these experiences, including memory, activate genetic activity through epigenetic modulation? That's the prompt. Here's the answer. Yes, our thoughts, emotions, imagination, and experiences, including stress, joy, empathy, compassion, and love, can indeed influence gene expression through epigenetic modulation. Epigenetic modifications can be influenced by various environmental factors, including psychological and emotional experiences. Here are some ways in which these experiences can affect gene expression through epigenetic mechanisms. Number one, stress. Chronic stress has been shown to impact gene expression through epigenetic modifications. Stressful experiences can lead to changes in DNA methylation patterns and histone modifications, which can affect the expression of stress-related genes. These changes can have long-lasting effects on the body's stress response and overall well-being. 2. Emotional experiences. Emotions such as joy, empathy, compassion, and love can also influence gene expression through epigenetic mechanisms. Positive emotional experiences have been associated with increased expression of genes related to well-being, and experiences can lead to changes in gene expression patterns associated with stress and negative health outcomes. 3. Memory. The formation and retrieval of memories can also involve epigenetic changes. Epigenetic modifications play a role in the regulation of genes involved in synaptic plasticity and memory function. The encoding of memories can lead to changes in DNA methylation and histone modifications, which can affect the expression of genes involved in memory. The encoding of memories can lead to changes in DNA methylation and histone modifications, which can affect the expression of genes involved in memory consolidation. Okay, so then I asked, what role do positive emotions and experience play in gene expression? And then here's the answer. Positive emotional experiences can have significant impact on gene expression through epigenetic mechanisms. Here are some key roles that positive emotional experiences can play. Number one, well-being genes. Positive emotional experiences have been associated with increased expression of genes related to well-being and resilience. These genes are involved in various physiological processes that promote physical and mental health, including stress regulation, immune function, neuronal plasticity. Epigenetic modifications can enhance the expression of these well-being genes, leading to improved overall well-being. Then it talks about how stress can have a negative effect on gene expression. Then also inflammation and immune function. Positive emotional experiences have been likened to lower levels of inflammation, improved immune function. Epigenetic modifications can influence the expression of genes involved in immune regulation and inflammation. Positive emotional experiences can promote the expression of anti-inflammatory genes and enhance immune function through these epigenetic mechanisms. Then I actually went further and asked what are some of the physiological processes that well-being genes are involved in, and it gave me a bunch. Number 1, stress regulation. Number 2, immune function. Number 3, neurotransmitter regulation through molecules such as serotonin, dopamine, endorphins. Number 4, neuronal plasticity. Number 5, immune function and inflammation regulation. Just a few examples, and then it went into details about the enzymes involved: tyrosine hydroxylase, tryptophan hydroxylase, monoamine oxidase, catechol methyltransferase, aromatic L-amino acid decarboxylase, going on to say these are just a few examples of enzymes that can be influenced by well-being genes, which in turn are influenced by our thoughts, emotions, and imagination, and how we deal with experience. So that's it. Now, based on this, I think it is clear that what was being considered pseudoscience, or the attacks by people like Richard Dawkins calling my proposal willful obscurantism, and all the things that you'll see on my Wikipedia page, need an update. But I think since 1985, that's almost 40 years ago, we now have a clear science that says that mind, body, genetic activity, epigenetic modulation, inflammation, stress, these are all activities in consciousness. So this paves the way now for consciousness regulating our biology. And I intend to pursue this to continue to explore the argument that even biological evolution and evolution of species is guided by consciousness in the matrix of conscious agents. Let me know if you find this useful. And anyway, I'll continue to share this with you.